Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your brother Omar Suleiman with Sharia Portfolio. There's a beautiful hadith where the Prophet ﷺ tells us about a person on the Day of Judgment being asked about four things. And he says that a person's feet would not move until they are asked about these four things. So he said, ﷺ, the first thing, يُسْأَلُ عَنْ حَيَاتِهِ فِيمَا أَفْنَى or عَنْ عُمْرِهِ فِيمَا أَفْنَى. You'd be asked about your life, how many years you've lived on this earth and how you spent those years. And then he said, وَيُسْأَلُ عَنْ جِسْمِهِ فِيمَا أَبْلَاهِ, and you would be asked about your body and how you consumed it. And then he said, وَيُسْأَلُ عَنْ عِلْمِهِ مَاذَا نَفَعَ بِهِ, and you'd be asked about your knowledge and how you benefited with that knowledge. And then he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَيُسْأَلُ عَنْ مَالِهِ مِنْ أَيْنَ اكْتَسَبَهُ وَفِيمَا أَنْفَقَهُ. He'll be asked about his knowledge, about his money, his wealth, where he got it from and how he spent it. And so again, if you look at these four things, the Prophet ﷺ said that your feet would not move on the Day of Judgment until you're asked about how many years you lived on earth and how you spent those years. So if you spent 80 years but didn't do much, that's one thing. Some people spend 18 years and do a lot. Some people spend 30 years and do a lot. So you'll be asked proportionally about how you use those years to do good, okay? And then he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, again, you'll be asked about your body, your health, and how you consumed it. When you go to sleep at night and you're tired, how much of that tiredness is because of a good effort, noble effort? And by the way, working halal, doing good, feeding your family is a noble thing. Sustaining yourself with that which is good is a noble thing and is not something to be excluded from good things, right? But how much of your body, your thoughts, your consumption was of good things, of noble things? And then he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you'll be asked about your knowledge and how you benefited with that knowledge. It's not sufficient to simply have knowledge. We can become closed libraries. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about people that use knowledge for evil, and Allah tells us about people whose knowledge begets idleness. Okay? So your knowledge will be judged on how you benefited with that knowledge that you had. Again, proportionally. Some people just have the shahada committed and just a few things, and they're able to do so much good with that knowledge that they have. And then he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you'll be asked about your wealth, where you got it from, and how you spent it. And it's the only of the four categories where the source is mentioned, okay? That the source has to be halal in order for it to be good. Earning halal is taqwa. Spending in charity is ihsan. So earning halal is your God consciousness. Spending in charity beyond the zakat, beyond that which is due upon you, is part of your excellence, is part of your higher pursuit of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so spending in sadaqah is noble, but what is even more noble and what is in fact a prerequisite is earning halal, is making sure that your income is earned and spent in things that are permissible, because that is the bare minimum. And like with everything else in our spirituality, it starts with meeting the obligations and avoiding the prohibitions, and then it goes into the voluntary things, the noble things that we can do with that wealth and with those blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us. So this is your brother Omar Suleiman, once again with Sharia Portfolio, reminding you to earn and spend in halal and in good. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.